Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about low lunge pose, or in Sanskrit it is known as Anjaneyasana. Low lunge provides a great stretch for the hip flexors, and it's a great static stretch to use for recovery after activities such as running, walking, or biking. It's also a great way to stretch out the lower body if you've been sitting for an extended period of time. I like to think about low lunge as an active stretch because as we hug the alignment of the hips, some of the deeper supportive muscles are activated in order to prevent overstretching or injury. So let's go ahead and give it a try to see what I'm talking about. After warming up the body with a few poses or movements such as child's pose or cow and cat, come to a standing forward fold position. Place your hands on either side of your feet so your fingertips are in line with the tips of your toes. You can use yoga blocks, boxes, or anything sturdy to rest your hands on for more support if you'd like. Begin by stepping your left foot back as far as you can and lowering your left knee down to the floor as far back as it can go. You can always place a blanket or a cushion under your back knee for more comfort, or even double up a yoga mat if you're using one for extra padding under your knee. The further back your knee is behind your hip, the deeper stretch you'll feel in your hip flexor, or the front of that hip. So be sure to check in with your body to find your edge, the place where you feel sensation but no pain. As long as that knee is just slightly behind the hip, you'll feel an opening in the hip flexor. Once you've found the placement for your back knee, check in with your front knee. We want to make sure we have the knee directly over top of the ankle to keep the knee protected. It's very common to move that front foot forward a little bit in order to find this alignment. So just checking in and making sure that we have that 90-degree bend in the front knee. Now that we've set the foundation for this pose, it's important to check in with the spine. We want to think about reaching our heart forward and up over our front knee to help take out any rounding in the shoulders and the back. Be sure to pull your shoulders back and down away from your ears as you reach your chest forward and up in opposition, and keep your chin slightly tucked to promote length in the back of your neck. You may find that even if you can reach the ground comfortably, the higher up your hands are, the easier it will be to find that length that we're looking for in the spine. I like to pop up onto fingertips here to make more space to lengthen. This pose can be practiced just like this, with the hands down, or you can also rise up through the torso to intensify the stretch in the hips. This will bring your body weight into the stretch a little bit more, so you will feel that fiery element in the hips as we stretch here. So if you're ready to rise up, start by walking your hands up onto your right thigh. To activate the stretch and make sure the alignment stays true in the hips, take a moment to pull the hips back about an inch, kind of backing off from the stretch slightly. From here, send your left hip forward slightly and imagine your right femur bone sliding back into its hip socket. Feel that hugging energy you've just created at your inner thighs and hips. Continue to subtly keep this hugging energy and awareness as you bend your front knee and ankle, again, coming forward into that stretch. Be sure to keep your shoulders over your hips so that you are lunging with your legs and not lunging with your pelvis or your lower back, keeping the belly pulled in and up. Notice the difference in sensation between this active, upright approach and the more passive approach with the hands down. Neither one is better than the other, they're just different. You can also practice this pose with the hands at heart center or with the arms all the way up by the ears. If you raise your arms, be sure the palms are facing one another and the shoulders are pulled down away from your ears. Breathe into the hips and be sure to press down through your front foot and engage your core. When you are done, be sure to repeat for the same duration with the left foot in front. When you're done with that, come to tabletop and circle out the hips in both directions to get a nice release in your hips after low lunge pose. I hope this video helped you to understand low lunge pose a bit more. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.